Hey everybody, this is Ted Check, recovering reporter. Oh, let me slink down and get my, I want to chop my head off here. What you're looking at is a photo from before the play started. This was something that my family and I saw in New York City, in Manhattan, a few weeks ago. It's called McNeal. It's a play called McNeal. I'm not a big play guy, and I'm definitely not a musical guy, but this was interesting because Robert Downey Jr. was in it, and you might know him as Iron Man, or I mean that's his biggest role in the Avengers, Iron Man. He also played Sherlock Holmes, and I mean the guy's been in movies forever. His drug addiction was a big deal. I've been watching him since he's probably since he's been making movies in the '80s. But anyway, I think this was his first time on Broadway, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so this is the way they constructed the stage when they started, or before it started. So this is supposed to be a an iPhone, and it was counting down, I think, or I don't know, but no, it wasn't counting down, but it was the clock was moving on it, and these panels here move, and you can't really see it, but there's actually a cutout here where that piece can rise or fall, like it's a drop, trapdoor, whatever. I'm sure there's a technical term for it, but anyway, and the next I'll show you the next one. So this I took after, because obviously they don't want you to take any photos during it. But way in the back here, in this like kind of dark red shirt, that's Robert Downey Jr. right there. Um, yeah, and these are the other principal. Actually, it's pretty much all the actors. And yeah, so they're walking around here. So and it was nearly a packed house. Nearly a packed house. I think the capacity is somewhere over 1,000, 1,500, something like that. Um, but yeah, they use this trap door right here, uh, a few times, quite a few times in the play. And so yeah, my impressions. It was cool. It was cool seeing a play. It was cool being in New York City. The food was fantastic everywhere we went. Food was fantastic. It was cool being in New York City. I didn't really like the play itself. But it was very visuals because you saw that it started with the iPhone here, so that there was actually a bigger, even bigger, I think, video screen. If you peel all these panels away, it was even bigger, and they used it. So it was a play that used video a lot, and because it was about artificial intelligence. The basic premise was Robert Downey Jr.'s character is an author, and so he's accused of using AI to construct his novels, or at least one of his novels. And he's an absolutely despicable human. He has uh, really no redeeming qualities, other than he has a couple of funny remarks. Other than that, he's got nothing going for him. He's terrible in all aspects, and that was one of the big knocks. Um, you know, one could argue that it was kind of an anti-man screed, if you will, because why not give the guy kind of an edge to him, or a nuance, a well-roundedness, and have him be conflicted, have him be have some good qualities and some bad qualities, and then you have this battle going on between the two. But no, he was just a shitty dude. Okay, a shitty dude all around. So and then you add to that, that he brought up some key, or some really huge luminaries in the conservative movement, like Ronald Reagan, like Barry Goldwater, and so then since he was a big fan of those, and he was a despicable human being, you see the connection, possibly that they were trying to make, that the writer was trying to make. I guess I should have figured that it being in New York City and it being on Broadway, you know, probably not going to find too many pro masculinity, pro conservative viewpoints reflected in plays. That's just the reality of it. And I guess I should have known that going into it, but I didn't. Um, and so I afterwards I expressed those things to my family, and they thought I was nuts. And maybe I am. I don't know, but that's what I took away from it. I'm not going to give you the ending because you know, um, just in case you might want to see it, or in case they ever release it on video. I gave it a shot. Uh, because it's Robert Downey Jr. and it was his first foray into being a part of a play on Broadway. I don't think he'd ever done anything. I think he'd done smaller plays, but he'd never done anything of this magnitude. So it's just interesting to see. Um, yeah, for sure. But yeah, I didn't come away with a great feeling from it, but I enjoyed just being there, going through the experience, and being in New York City. It had been such a long time since I've been there. I think I went there on a field trip in grade school, matter of fact, like seventh grade. So I don't think I had been back since then. I probably would have remembered if I had. So yeah, so it had been a long, long time since I'd been to New York City. So it was a great, great experience in that way. So there you go. And here's the playbill. I remember when I was a little kid, I was like wondering what the hell's playbill. I know about Playboy, but not playbill. What is playbill? But anyway, yeah. So there you have it. There are my impressions of Robert Downey Jr. I mean, I thought he did a good job acting. I thought he did it. People were saying, oh, he's not so great. Da 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 da. I mean, he's not used to being on Broadway, so it's different. It's different, But I'm glad that he wanted to stretch himself, challenge himself, and do something entirely different. Probably in between whatever movies he's shooting. So I admire that. I definitely admire that. I like to do that with myself. Try new things, try different things, really stretch and challenge myself. So I hand it to him for that, for sure. Um, so I thought his acting was good. I thought his delivery was good. He knows how to deliver the comedy, because there were little, like I said, there were little instances where he had a wisecrack here and there. Um, yeah. So overall, good acting. Oh, there goes my cat. Got the zoomies. Anyway, so there you go. There are my impressions. Let me know if you've seen it, or what you think of it, or if you've read the reviews, or whatever. If you're a fan of Robert Downey Jr., let me know your thoughts, and I'll talk to you later.